Hello there everyone, welcome back to some Brotato. I wanted to try getting a run going with the revolver, but also all of them. So, I don't know, I thought it could be kind of fun to shoot. Hold on. I don't, technically doesn't matter, but I like having that, like, clear ending, so I'm turning off endless. Okay. So yeah, I wanted to try it out with the revolver because I think that one of the biggest downsides on the revolver, literally its downside, is its crazy high reload speed. So it's got good damage, but I mean, like a 3-second reload is pretty bad. So maybe, just maybe, having as many as humanly possible is a good thing. I think I'm just gonna say no. Not gonna re-roll anymore. We're not gonna get that back anyway, so it doesn't super matter. I wonder if this might be a gun where you want to manually fire it. Like, you know, no enemies are nearby, so I better manually fire the gun. But I think having as many revolvers as possible, this one might scale pretty well, hopefully. And I do know that we're going to continually lose damage on it. I'm not really worried about damage. I'm more worried about the well, right now getting them. Let's see, if I buy this, I'm not going to be able to buy another one, so I might as well reduce the price first. And okay, I was rolling to see if we could find another one. I was rolling to see if we could find another one. Sadly, we can't. Yeah, but having the damage get, or sorry, having the reload be what is stopping us from dealing damage, I feel like having more guns is going to be a pretty good way to counteract that. I hope, at least. I hope, at least. Nice range damage. Since I'm gonna take it, let's get the speed up. Being Ugly Tooth. I'm not gonna take Gentle Alien just yet. Maybe we'll take a Gentle Alien. Maybe we will. Not gonna take the sausage either. I'm not really feeling the sausage. It is going to make it hard to get these upgraded, but I think they have pretty good base stats, so maybe an upgrade's not the most important. Oh, you know what? I actually just thought of something. What about Lance? 12 Lances. I'm trying to think of weapons that would, I guess, benefit here, because Lance gives you extra speed for having a bunch of them. I mean, every single Lance gives you a speed buff. And I don't know what it is, but I'm just... holy crap-olies. I don't know if I've ever seen a purple this early. And it's like the perfect purple for this guy. I say that, it's not actually true, but it's a very good one because we're going to get the most effect out of it. It's one of the best purples to get early, because it's, you know, you get it at wave 15, you're like, I don't care about this. This is going to be so little damage up. But wave 6? Because you know, we're not going to be able to buy it till wave 6. Okay, it's been a little while since I played, so I've got to make sure I don't throw. You know what? I'll take it. That's pretty darn early. That's pretty early for it. I think it's a good time to take it. You know, I would really love to see some more revolvers, since this is the revolver run. It'd be pretty swell if I could see some more. That's not a lot of them. But yeah, obviously a really, really high attack speed is vital for this weapon. That's kind of weird because the weapon itself doesn't need the weapon firing doesn't need the increased fire rate. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Ooh! Please stop. Oh no, I pushed him into me! Oh. I'm stewing. That's so frustrating. I just couldn't get any freaking guns to show up. I think it's over 24 bucks, so... Oh man, that makes me angry. I'm gonna just play better, obviously. Oh, that salts me. That salts me a lot. But we'll just try again. What was I rocking? 3 revolvers? I feel like revolver is you gotta get your revolvers quick. To the point I'm just gonna go with the attack speed. Revolver. Alright, I'm already better off than last run. Not with damage. That's really... Oh, that's so frustrating. I mean, we'll get over it. But I probably could have done this way easier if I lowered the difficulty, but I don't want to lower the difficulty because the only reason I want the difficulty lower is so I can get the unlocks, because then I, you know, get to have more fun with the game, because then I wouldn't have items like anvil, stuff like that. I go with the range damage. Ooh, that's a good attack speed up. All right. You know what? I will lock acid. HP is a key thing to have. You only need 1 HP left at the end of the wave. But you better have that 1 HP. Or you're dead. So the more fluff room I make for it, the better off I am. Yeah, just not getting... It's really tough with items like that, because what I should have done is just kept rolling to try and make sure I can get the most out of it. Or the most out of what I'm doing. But, man, it's hard. I think I'll go with the speed, so I don't get run over. No. Right now, I think more valuable than... Okay, whatever. I think more valuable than all this would be actually finding another gun. If someone knows, please educate me. Does this character... Are they less likely to find weapons? Because I swear, anytime I'm playing this character, I feel so... It's so unlikely I find my weapons. Obviously, getting to 12 weapons is a lot of weapons. I'm not like, oh, I can't get to 12 in round 3. Obviously. But I feel like I can't get to 6 by, like, wave 10. Sure. Nope. I guess I'll go with the harvesting right now. Harvesting will be pretty good. Nah. Oh well, I can't see it here. I think we had, what, 2 horde waves? Which, I think horde waves are what we don't want because of the massive reload time on revolvers. Which is why I'm thinking having a zillion revolvers is going to be a good thing. For revolver, I feel like you need every bullet to go as far as possible. So, getting the bullets to stagger in the shooting is very good. You know. I mean, like, look at my way more killing potential when I actually have guns. I know, it's wild. It's wild. No, I don't really want that. Think about the damage. 9 HP is really hard to turn down. This is an attack speed up. It's very expensive, but it means if I get any structures, it'll be much better for them. Trees dying in one hit's good. It means we won't be popping multiple shots at a tree. Gotta remember, we're on wave 7. Wave 7's a tricky wave. Ah, crap. Okay, I did manage to get it, though. I think we're gonna have one of them hatch, like, right down here in the corner. Oh. Wait, did I not get it? Or did another one just spawn there? That's a really bad spawn for him. Yeah. Yeah, especially since attack speed is, like, at an ultra premium with this weapon. I think making sure that I got the, that I took the upgrade, I think that's pretty good for me. More damage up. I think I'm going to say no to Gentle Alien, since lots of enemies is not a good thing for me. I'll take it. What I really want, what I really, really want is, well, I mean, actually, I'm not going to take that because of my armor. I'm going to take it. What I really want is more guns. Like, I don't know. It could be a balance change in the game to make it so you're less likely to get guns super quick. Maybe it's... the revolver is just classified as guns, so it's not even like... I'm not seeing weapons I don't want. I'm just... Well, okay, yes I am. I'm like exclusively seeing weapons I don't want. And maybe it would probably be better if I just stopped with this, but I want to show off revolver being awesome, not like, hey, I picked up a minigun. Look, it's a minigun run. Don't get me wrong, I love minigun. That's a wildly different type of run. That's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, because like these enemies they congest. They congest a lot. We're going with the crit, I think. Crit's 2 times damage. Does he have any knockback? They do. Okay, good, 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 good. You need some knockback. That's yours, Coffee. Coffee. But yeah, having them double their damage when they crit. I think crit's pretty darn important with these. Maybe, or I think crit is more important as the I think crit is more important as the multitasker, because crit just gives you more damage, so it kind of alleviates the damage down. Obviously, if you can just re-up the damage, then you don't have to worry about the damage down. Piercing and bouncing would be huge. Ricochet. I think, like, shotgun might work better. Like, if I took a shotgun, I'd probably be in a better position than not taking one and exclusively sticking with the revolvers. But also, I just want to use the revolvers. That's the conundrum I'm always in. Nope, nope. Got the attack speed up. It's going to take 4 waves for this to pay for its more than pay for itself. take it. I think I'll take it. I think it'll be fine. Because, you know, getting the more money in order to kill the enemies faster, very important. Or getting more money so that I can equip more guns to kill the enemies faster. Yes, it is a damage down, and this character is very susceptible to damage, or, you know, they're already getting a lot of damage down. But that's why I'm trying to rock the crit. And actually, potentially to my detriment, because I don't think I've seen one armor item. I've seen a negative armor item. I don't think I've seen one positive armor. I think. So I'm definitely going to want to get more armor. Ooh. That's fine, that's fine. Sure. Dodge is already in oblivion. I am going to take the armor so I can go to positive. I can negate the debuff. No. No. It doesn't fix their biggest problem. In my opinion, it doesn't fix their biggest problem. Being that they shoot slow. The damage on them is honestly, I don't feel is particularly bad. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. They're not scared of hitting me. They aren't. Yo, I can't get to them though. Struggling mightily. Getting some... Whoop. Whoop. Work on your dodges. Learn how to dodge. Get back into the crowd. Yeah, piercing would be huge. Looking at, like, how many of these guys are congealed, I think anything to give me more damage would be huge. I'm trying to take the crit. I'm gonna go with the speed. I know we got lots of speed, but lots of speed's a good thing. Slowing down enemies is good. More coffee. What's their reload? 2 seconds after 6 bullets. I'm gonna take a medical gun for now. Medical gun is different than other weapons. Medical gun is a life steal. I'm not taking it to be the primary. I'm just taking it to augment me. Because then I'm gonna get like what, 1 life steal a second extra, I think it is. I'm trying to think of what its value is at. I'd have to check its fire rate, honestly. Alright. We've certainly let this get out of hand. I forgot. I haven't played the game in like 10 days. So, because I had so many videos backed up that I was like, I need to just take a break from the game. I think I only missed like a day or two, but yeah. Usually when I'm recording, I get like, I'm like, let's go. And then I record a bunch. Not a good wave for money, so I guess that, the harvesting I picked up is even better. Ooh, baby with a beard is good. Baby with a beard is good, because it's not a crazy amount of damage. I mean, it's half a bullet. That's nothing to sneeze at. 1 damage. Oh, I'll sneeze at 1 damage. But yeah, I think that'll help out my DPS quite significantly, I feel. Oh, okay, so what's its fire rate? It fires... So it's about 1 a second. Yeah. Which isn't bad. I mean, it's not amazing. And I've still got the other, I think, 2% on all the revolvers, which is, God, I don't know, probably gonna be like another 1 a second. Yeah, like, we're not regenning like crazy. Now, it is probably gonna open up more medical stuff. Ooh, that's scary. Yeah, it's probably gonna open up more medical stuff for pickups. But so be it. I already wasn't getting what I wanted, so I was heading in because I saw the time limit. I figured I should be safe. Okay. Another horde wave. I'm just gonna take another one. +1 armor? Sure. Sure. I think the bat will be good, too. I think the bat will be good. We got 2 medical guns. Because right now, if we can get weak enemies that we can kill, we're in a much better location. Because weak enemies, every time they die, we're basically dealing 50% more damage. But it looks like that's not good enough. Because we're at -45. Yeah, we're at 50% damage down, basically. I know it's -45. Which is definitely a lot. I think these 2 medical guns, I need to just give up on them. Only using the revolver. And I was at 70% attack speed. Alright, let's give it one more try. Let's give it one more try. It might just be a bad weapon to try this with. Because I mean, most importantly, I think I need to be able to get a lot of power going early. Like, I need to be getting the revolvers popping off like that. No. Because if I'm not killing an enemy, what good am I doing? What am I even doing? I'm not killing. I'm not blasting. But this is looking up. It's funny that these just keep getting better and better in like what drops I'm getting. I mean, also I had no armor, so that really did not help. The question is, I guess I'm just gonna take them. I'm just gonna take everything. I don't know. The sanctity of this run is dying. No, I think I need to be able to get kills. Like, the earlier I'm getting my kills. I don't want any less than 6, though. I don't want any less than 6. Oh, besides, everyone knows cowboys are commonly known to use, SMGs. Right? That's a very cowboy-esque thing to do. Ooh, that's good. Roll once. That's good, too. Yep. Everyone knows it's extremely cowboy. Because, yeah, the SMG, having percentage damage reduced is not a big deal. Yes, it still sucks. Because going from 3 to 2 damage is a huge damage down. In comparison, but you know, the higher the base damage is on a gun, the more percentage is going to impact it. But I think this is probably just the smart way to play it. It kind of bums me out, obviously, because I want to just do a run with them. But I wasn't getting my Wasn't getting my range up enough, or sorry, wasn't getting my guns powered up enough. Because I know I could, like, avoid playing into the guns, or the character's weaknesses. Just don't take more than 6, or try to avoid taking, you know, more than 6 weapons unless your damage is already, like, up there. Like, I could have just... I think I had 9 revolvers. I could have reduced those down and been increasing my damage. Reducing my damage down. I mean, I would obviously increase my damage. Every weapon I get rid of is giving me a damage up. We'll go with the speed. Like right here, I'm going to take those. Actually, I'm going to take this too. So because I do not want the entire run to be exclusively dominated by, like, revolver and stuff, I'm going to lower that. I'll roll one more time. Alright, whatever. That's an early minigun. I just said I didn't want that game, but thank you. I really do appreciate it. I'm kind of not joking. Because minigun is just the GOAT. It's the best. How can I be like, no, a minigun? Especially on a run that is range focused. Like if I'm running up like the all shield build, I don't want no stinking minigun. It's trash. Absolutely trash. But I'm not in that scenario. So I'm just gonna take the minigun. Minigun doth bless. Also, minigun does act as a very good lifesteal weapon. I really shouldn't have taken that. That was stupid. Yeah, that was dumb. Oh well. I'm gonna try to make the game harder on myself. Yep, that's what it is. Yeah, I'm trying to make the game harder on myself. That's why I took minigun. Minigun will make up for the shortcoming of the revolver, because if I can... I know I just neglected it, but if I can pick up some knockbacks, I believe minigun has 0 knockback. I believe it does. And I can make some good things happen with that. Let's get in there. Absolutely not. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. I'll lock it and I'll just combine it. I'll lock it and I'll just combine it. I don't want to be too focused on all the other weapons, but also minigun kind of overpowers everything. I think it because it's very much like what's it called? Flamethrower. I think flamethrower is the best elemental weapon, I think. It's very close, if not is the best. Because flamethrower just... Because then lifesteal matters a lot more. So it becomes a lot more powerful in that aspect. Sure. Let's go with the 9 speed so I can... That's why. I was about to say, how did I get so high? And then I got high. I'm not gonna take it, but there's actually like kind of a purpose to taking that. Because it would get gardens to grow. But I think that's gonna confuse the game even more as to what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I'd like to try to just supplement this run, have like one minigun. Is there a character who can only have one of each weapon? They can't have duplicates? I feel like that's a character. That could be an interesting challenge. Like, you can only have one of every gun. Any weapon. But I feel like there is a character that already has that. But I might be thinking of one arm. Because one arm, you know, has one arm. It's a strange concept, I know. Lumberjack wouldn't be bad. Not that we're in, like, desperate needs of anything, but... Lumberjack's just good. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely take the 3 armor. The 5 crit. Yeah. SMG. Awesome. Because then I can do this. Because I want lots of revolvers. I gotta take the range down. Yes, yes. Nah. I'll just have Piggy Bank give me some more money. Whoops! Don't die now. Excuse me, I just said do not die. Thank you. Not hard instructions to follow. Actually, kind of are, depending on what scenario you're in. But hey, you know, that's actually not true. I was gonna say, if you don't die, you'll win every single video game. But I think the game's called like Who's Your Daddy? It's the one where one of the characters plays as the baby, and the baby is trying to get themselves in trouble. I.e., do things parents would not want babies to do. Is that a family-friendly way of saying that? Dead. Dead baby. That's what I'm talking about. Did I not make it clear enough? I kind of want to take this so that I have, like, one of every freaking gun. But then I'm opening up explosives, and these... Well, I guess I'm technically opening up heavy, but... Whatever. I'm not going to take it. Oh, I forgot about shotgun. Not going to take it. Just not going to. We got 12 armor. It's crazy what happens when you get, like, good armor. What range does this have? This has 450, 400, 400, 400. Okay, so the revolver's got the longest range. I mean, 50's not, like, a crazy amount of range, but a difference of 50. But it still has the most range. Which means that it should be the one firing first on enemies appearing. So, hopefully it's doing good work. There we go. Just give me all this sweet, sweet move. Because, like, even now, like, I'm not killing. I'm not killing the enemies. Yes, got another crit up. Got another crit up. I'm one off. Come on, man. Sure, I'll do what I never do, and I will take a, I will take a damage down. And by that, I mean attack speed down. Or a damage up. I think it's very possible we could kill him. But I feel like we also got to be in the right, you know, location. Have less enemies surrounding me. Yeah, at this point, I'm not killing him. I give up. He can live. I'd love to see a legendary, but also seeing tomorrow sounds a lot better. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm hanging those trees. I need lumberjack. Whew, 3 armor is good. I'm gonna take this. I'll take this. And this. Tentacle. Yes. I do think I will take tentacle. I would like more revolvers, though, please. Who has the highest attack speed? I'm trying to think, like, who would revolver be the best on? I think I'm gonna look at some of the other weapons, try out some of the other characters. Some characters I haven't done in a long time. And then, I do want to do some more modded stuff. I'm not sure if I should keep waiting, because I kind of want these, like, characters and stuff put in, because every mod is out of date with the base game currently. So that is one of the reasons. I mean, I say there hasn't been many mods. It's been a while since I've played the mods, but I think I had one go live, like, 3 or 4 days ago. It was not that long ago video-wise. Well, I do have actual dodge this time, so I should buy that. Do I have that on this run? Or is that my better failed run? That was my better failed run. Think about, I could have looked right here. This says 15 still, so no, I don't have it. Cape. Oh, sweet, I can put this at legendary. I will only have one of each of them. So long as I can help. But revolvers, if they would appear, is revolver, like, considered a rare weapon or something? Because I swear, I just never find revolvers. So I'm wondering if, like, revolver is tagged weird. My God, there are a lot of enemies. I'm gonna say this is a horde wave. Makes me feel a lot better if this is a horde wave. Because that is not a small amount of enemies. Methunkus, the game has gotten harder. But it also probably is just that it was a horde wave. It was absolutely a horde wave. I'll buy this first. Pistol can wait. We're looking at having lots of revolvers. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna combine these revolvers. I feel like the base revolver just is not... Oh, I don't have any regulars. I was gonna compare the speed of the reload. Maybe a revolver is a weapon that you really need reloading. Or, well, I mean, obviously you need it to reload quickly. Because if it don't reload, it's worthless. So I'm, like, just... With its it's not like laser gun, where it has, like, another thing going for it. Maybe Jack is really good with the revolver? Because there's not a lot of enemies? Maybe? Also, was there some update that made the game, like, way harder? Well, whoops. Maybe Revolver is just not very good. Which I feel like maybe even combining them again. I don't know, I feel like I'm missing something about Revolver. Like, maybe I am missing something. Maybe the multitasker is just not good for Revolver. Although I kind of don't agree with that. I know the damage down is not good. But I feel like the fact that it's fire rate that's the problem. Because it shoots off. It basically shoots half the time, so it's actually shooting at... I don't actually know if that's literally true or not. But if I look at it... Hold on, what is that times 6? It's got to be close to being like... 33 times 6. Yeah, so it fires 6 bullets in 1.98 seconds, and then takes 2.64 seconds to reload, meaning that, like, it only fires every quote unquote, its real, its practical DPS is like 1 shot per 0.7 seconds roughly, and the pistol does like the same amount of damage but pierces. Same knockback. Same crit chance. Technically this scales better. And I'm judging, I know I'm judging the purple on this, so I'm not judging like damage currently. I'm not sure. And it might just be. I think this is a weapon that you don't want many of. I think that's what it is. That's kind of a bummer. Kind of a bummer. This may be... seriously, one of the only times I've ever played the multitasker and not focused on having a zillion weapons. Man, this is... Did the game get harder? I mean, I've got a minigun. I'm struggling. Did the minigun get nerfed? I don't really know. I mean, it's been a while since I last played, so... And it could just be that the revolver is not putting out enough effort. You're just not cutting it. Yeah, I feel like just... I don't know. I mean, granted, I am going mostly off of raw damages, but like having piercing will help with that. I'm just gonna ignore that entirely. I won't ignore that though. But yeah, I guess maybe less is more with it. At this point, I care more about the run than showing off Revolver again. I just think it's a weapon I'm not gonna be a big fan of. Besides the fact that I love revolvers in games. I really like handguns in general. Handguns and sniper rifles. It's like if I knew more about the modding scene of this game, I'd try to mod in a character, like, change the basic character to mod him so that he has access to every single weapon. That way I could just, like, I want to do an obliterator run and then use that or something. So I think that would be very cool. We're gonna take the obliterator, though. It fires once every century. Honestly, like, so with how bad the obliterator's fire rate is, like, that's how bad the reload speed is. So there's something to be said about that. I think an obliterator run would be extremely difficult. But it'd be interesting to see. I guess it would basically be like a pacifist run. Because I think Exatonian had a character like that. It was +1 harvesting, -1 harvesting. And they had access to every single weapon in the game. Obviously, you know, that's pretty strong. Well, sorry, every weapon you have unlocked, I believe it didn't actually have access to every weapon. Sure, why not? Let's just take guns. Range. I actually took those in the wrong order, especially now that I know what we're doing. As in fighting the elite the boss currently. I did not get HP upgrades. My good lord. Just did not see them. I'm wondering if that was a balance change. Whoop. Okay, scoot out of there. Yeah, as soon as I got caught in that corner with him, I knew I was done for. Should I have taken these? Probably not. Let's be honest. But either way, thank you very much everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.